Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Wir gehen jetzt wieder hierher.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ja, und wir machen jetzt Folgendes. Ich glaube, irgendwer hatte mir auch nochmal geschrieben, hier nochmal so einen anderen Gang. Habe ich jetzt aber gerade nicht mehr im Kopf und war auch nicht mehr bei Kommentare lesen. Ich mache jetzt den Gang, den ich damals, soweit ich weiß, auch beim Sky gemacht habe. Und zwar einmal.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Muss man lauter machen.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Wow.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Ja, wunderbar. Genau.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Und
if you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Wir konnten ja, dass wir es einfach durchklingeln lassen, ging glaube ich nicht, ne? Das stand ja in diesem Museum, oder? Dass sie das auch mal als Ende geplant hatten, aber das glaube ich nicht implementiert haben. Implementiert? Ja, ihr wisst, was ich meine. Wir können ja mal gucken, ob er noch irgendwas sagt. Ich kann noch mal ein Stück Tee trinken. Scheint nicht der Fall zu sein. Also mal hier weg.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Natürlich.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack and crack."
Practice? Ja, sehr geil. Ich habe sogar Mauszeiger.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Das kommt mir so unbekannt vor, aber ich war der Meinung, ich hätte das getan, den Stecker da gezogen. Mal schauen. Also jetzt nochmal rückwärts oder so, sehe ich das richtig?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Krass, ich hätte jetzt echt nicht mehr springen können. Ich wollte es jetzt nämlich gerade schon wieder fast machen, als er es gesagt hat. Okay. Und nun? Ganz zurück, oder wie? Anscheinend.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Die Tür zu deiner Linken, meinte das jetzt da in dem Flur oder was? Weil hier ist ja jetzt dann... Oder... Nein, ich kann ja nichts öffnen. Wo war nicht eigentlich unser Broom Closet?
Now remember,
Ach,
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay,
That means
hier
choosing
liegen.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction.
What?
Perhaps
Boah,
we're
das
not
geht
too
echt
late.
kaputt, alles. Geil. Ich dachte jetzt eigentlich, ich würde jetzt nochmal komplett zurückgehen, nochmal zu dem Raum und nochmal das Telefon ausstöpseln, aber... Okay. Okay, wir müssen jetzt wohl, ha? Wir kommen ja da auch nicht weiter. Oder wir gehen komplett nochmal... Ne, die Tür ist jetzt zu da hinten. Upsala. Oder ist jetzt alles kaputt? Das könnte natürlich auch sein.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
ruined.
Okay.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
Sorry. Ja, einfach so
What did you get out of
Spaß.
that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
Nein.
To willingly destroy all of my work?
Nein.
I don't know.
No.
What's the answer?
No
What do I
is the
do?
answer.
What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I
Nein.
have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
No. Da ist doch eine, da war hinten ist doch eine Tür. Das kann doch, oder? Oh. Okay. Das sieht aber nicht nach einem Neustart aus. What?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Ja.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Ja.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nein.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. His behavior.
Okay, ich habe das Spiel jetzt, glaube ich, echt kaputt gemacht. Wo bin ich denn? Ich sehe nichts.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja. Würde ich gerne. Laufe ich überhaupt? Also ich drücke jetzt gerade die Lauftaste. Ja, und jetzt habe ich es kaputt gemacht. Wie es scheint. Ist das das Ende des... Ich meine, ich kann es mir schon gut vorstellen. Oder passiert jetzt hier noch irgendwo was? Also ich versuche jetzt hier zu drücken und zu klicken, aber außer so Geräusche von außen sozusagen im Spiel höre ich nichts mehr. Aber auch keine Klick-Tast, sonstige Geräusche. Wahrscheinlich. Aber ich weiß, dass ich beim Sky auch noch irgendwas gemacht habe mit diesem Baby. Und da waren so auch so komische Entscheidungstüren oder so irgendwas, so komische Entscheidungen, die man dann treffen musste. Ich weiß nicht mehr, welchen Weg ich da bei ihm gegangen bin. Wurscht. Also ich habe es jetzt kaputt gemacht, erstmal das Ende. Und daher, ja, wir könnten ja mal gucken, was passiert, wenn ich jetzt einfach mal Spiel neu starten mache. Oh mein Gott. Okay. Vielleicht hätte ich echt damals auch bei diesem anderen Ende, hätte ich echt vielleicht Spiel neu starten klicken müssen, Leute. Vielleicht hätte das nochmal...
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ihr wisst, was ich meine, was ich gerade sagen wollte wahrscheinlich, weil wahrscheinlich hätte das nochmal was verändert. Werde ich nochmal privat ausprobieren und dann mal gucken und dann vielleicht nochmal aufnehmen. Okay. Cool, wie es da einfach unter der Dings drunter liegt, unter dem Boden. Ich gehe jetzt aber trotzdem nochmal wieder rechts, oder nicht? Weil irgendwas
When
scheint
Stanley
ja hier
came
nicht.
to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Warum sind denn die ganzen Kisten umgekippt?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Aber jetzt
Stanley
hier
knew
scheint
it
es wieder
perfectly
normal zu...
well.
Nein, doch nicht
Perhaps he
normal,
wanted
oder?
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow.
Überall liegen hier
Yes,
Zettel.
this room. What a beautiful room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nö. Nö.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Aber es ändert wahrscheinlich jetzt nichts, oder?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not sure.
Ich würde ja gern dahin mal gehen, aber...
I
also auch
realize that
wieder.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Vielleicht hat das auch gar nichts mit dem anderen Ende
This
jetzt
is
gerade
it,
zu tun
Stanley.
gehabt.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Ich glaube, es bleibt so, Leute. Ich mache jetzt nochmal von hier aus Spiel neu starten. Jetzt ist alles wieder normal. Das freut mich.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Warum ist der jetzt? Ich wollte jetzt das wieder eingeben. Ach, da ist es. Kann ich das jetzt hier einfach auch die ganze Zeit nochmal neu starten? Ich will jetzt mal wissen, was passiert, wenn ich da das jetzt endlich mal zu Ende eingebe. Ja, ist schön, wenn sich die Räume ändern, weil dann finde ich meinen Computer nicht mehr.
When
Ja.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Superklasse halt einfach. Mir einfach mal meinen PC-Raum geklaut.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wo ist mein PC? Das Spiel ist schon ein bisschen komisch.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a
Nee,
trace
dann
of his
höre ich jetzt trotzdem
co-workers.
erstmal auf. Oder ich starte einfach noch einmal neu. Choice, choice, choice und so.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Sehr geil. Warum ist dieser PC jetzt weg?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Seit wann geht der Gang nach da? Auch noch nie eigentlich. Dann merkt man sofort, wenn plötzlich irgendwas anders ist. Scheiß PC ist nicht mehr da.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Okay. Komisch. Ich weiß nicht, warum der jetzt weg ist hier. Ich bleib noch mal kurz hier stehen. Weil ich mich hier nämlich sicher fühle. Okay, oder er sagt einfach gar nichts mehr. Nee, es passiert gar nichts mehr, Leute. Dann beende ich jetzt hier erstmal und dann sehen wir uns das nächste Mal wieder. Tschüss.